develop these networks.
Yeah, and having lived in different countries and come across different sorts of people, I'm a big fan of, hanging around people who are good at networking. I think there's an old cliche that says we are the average of the people we hang around with. So, hang around with pessimistic people, guess what you become? But hang around with people who are good at networking, guess what you become? So I did that, and I observed and I watched, and I realized that, people who are good at this have a number of characteristics in common. I mean, first of all, they work hard at it. And this is something you got to put in the hard yards. They're humble, they don't brag, and they don't keep score. They don't say, hey, Stephen, I did you a favor a few weeks ago. You owe me one, pal. Now, they don't kind of think like that. In fact, they think like farmers who plants a seed, waters, nurtures, and just knows that there's going to be a harvest sort of later in the year. And they know that their network is a kind of a living, breathing thing. And if you don't look after it, it'll wither and it'll die. And they realize the way to people they don't know is through people they do know. And they're curious, they listen, they ask great questions. They're people that understand the difference between formal knowledge and informal information. And so formal information, you can read it, you can Google it, you can look at reports, but informal information, that comes from your network. And that's tips, suggestions, advice, gossip, all that kind of stuff, which goes towards helping you kind of make a decision.